Good evening, everyone. Happy Thursday. I hope we're all well. Hope we're all living the dream. We are back in Jurassic Park, or Jurassic Beard, as I'm going to call it. We are in the sandbox mode. I've made it a little bit easy, but not too easy. So we're just gonna mess around, build Jurassic Beard. I like doing stuff like this. So I wasn't sure what to stream, so here we are. Right. So we're on the Badlands map. And I've done a little bit of work. I started it and I was like, this might be quite a good stream. So, of course, we like building stuff at the moment. So, yeah. So we've got our arrival point here. And then we've sort of got like our operation stuff here. So we've got the control center, staff center, expedition center, and science center. I've got a little bit of power in here. And then we've got a toilet, we've got a little shelter, and a few little bits of. I was playing around with some of the what's the word? Some of the like scenery assets and stuff, and there's so much compared to the last one. So yeah, there's a lot to do, and I've put the visitor centre down. So this is mainly decoration, but I like having it near the sort of beginning as like a sort of entrance piece. So now we've got to sort of figure out where to put everything else. So what I'm thinking is we put like a path onto this had like exits out the back, which was really helpful. So this one doesn't. So we're gonna sort of go like and have a circle sort of round the back here. To like this maybe, although that's a little bit wonky. That's not perfect at all. But we can sort that out by doing this. Could go bend that sort of round like that. That might be kind of cool. And then just like a little, that then sort of tucks in like that. Quite like that. So we're sort of getting stuff in now. Like I said, this is going to be sort of the operation area. So if we need to expand power and stuff like that, we've got this here. Maybe put in like some amenities or whatever. I've got a nice little lakey bit here that was already there, so I've sort of built that so we can have people have a little walk around there. So we've got to sort of think about putting in our first sort of attraction, but I'm not entirely sure. Actually, we're going to need to see what I've got really, which let me just figure out. There we go. So I've got the park shut at the moment. And I've got people on expeditions and doing some research, so that's coming together. Right, what have we got for the operations? Control center we've got, arrival point we've got. So we've got all operations apart from like the dinosaur-y stuff, which we haven't got any dinosaurs yet, so that's fine. Fossil extraction complete. Attractions. We don't have tend to have a particular interest to a specific area. Just in the ratio of guest interest in each area. Each area helps amenities maximize income. And the innovation center. So that's quite a big one as well. Oh yeah, we've got the Cretaceous cruise zip line. That's pretty cool. Dinosaur encounter. Before you can build, you must first research. Yeah, that's fine. Innovation center. So I'm wondering where we can have this. Maybe tucking it along here, maybe. So then it's got a couple of like routes potentially. Maybe sort of like that. Because then, maybe I should do that instead. What's the other place, like the activity center? Oh, that's quite small. Provides Park Appeal. Let's do this side so we can actually see what the difference is. So, Fossil Zone, that's kind of cool. It's like a cybery one. Cinema, because you can change the designs on these to do different things. Okay, well, I don't know if I'm too fussed about that at the moment. Maybe I am. I'm not sure how I like this road now. But I feel if I don't have this road, how is it going to connect? Unless I go round like that. What's the Innovation Centre? An education, entertainment experience where technology meets prehistoric, attracts guests with a specific preference. Pancake, hello there, my friend. How are we doing? Maybe we put the Innovation Centre in there instead then, because that might be, if it's in an attraction and then this is just decoration, we can maybe put this along sort of like here instead, which might work. Not a problem, my friend. You go out and have fun. You go out and have fun, my friend. That's more important. And then this actually might actually work quite nicely. So we get rid of this. Then we put in the Innovation Centre. So we put in the Innovation Centre sort of like dead center. Like that. Yeah, like that. Then it's sort of got a central focus to it. Classic path. So what paths do we have here? So we've got one that comes out this way. That's fine. So we can sort of go around like that. So this sort of like gets to the sort of the same sort of vibe we were going for, but the people actually want to go here. You know what I didn't do actually? Didn't attractions. Oh, can I build multiple? I can, okay. What was the other one like? The other one was like that. That actually might fit in better with the aesthetic, because like it's sort of, it's got like a canopy, like a camping sort of thing. It's hot weather, so gonna be a lot of this, my friends. So and it's a tiny bit smaller, I think. I can. Okay, I actually like that better. That's cool. You do have to then redo this. 24 minutes. That's a very specific time. But no worries, my friends. You do what you gotta do. I'll be here for the next few hours. And that goes like that. Come on, curve. Come on, just a little curve. Just a little. Like that. That's okay. It could be better, but that's fine. And then obviously we've got little areas we can go off this way, which is like the main thing. So we'll put that in sort of like that, so we sort of know where we can branch off then. Contracts available. It's fine, we don't need that now. We do need some more power. Large substation, we could do with that. Don't like placing these, particularly like... I wonder if I could move... Can I move these? Oh, I can move it. Okay. Okay, that works. Might have to make a little adjustment to that road, but that's fine. We can also do that. It's really annoying. The toggle is so bad. I mean the terrain is too steep. Don't tell me how to live my life, fucking stupid game. Oh, it's because of that. Okay, yeah, we might have to do like a slightly bigger... Okay, that's probably a worse place I've put that, really, isn't it? So do it this. Oh, fucking, can you like toggle? There we go. Now, what was so difficult about that game? Okay, that's not terrible. I like that. That's okay. And then we can get, for now, just get one of this just tucked in here, so it sort of looks all like mechanical and stuff. We'll just sort of tuck that in there. We can probably put some like buildings around it later, but that's just to get that online, so that's all good. So, operations. Visitor center. Maybe we'll have the visitor center come off of that then and loop back round. Or do I want that to go around maybe like that instead? I feel like that by the waterside might be quite nice. I could connect it to that, but that's fine as it is, so that's okay as it is. And then we'll just do like a little wiggle like that. There we go. And then maybe we can have something go off around there. Oh, necklace. So now we need to think about a potentially our first attraction. And like that. Let's connect this up, shall we? Like, so like that. Oh, I don't know if I like that. Is that slightly there? What do you mean obstructed? What's this obstructed by? Okay, that can stay like that for now then, just so we know where we're going. Where we're going and where we've been. So we need our first attraction, don't we? So let's see what we've got going on in this thingy center. So let's run that. Sell Edmondsaurus. Begin task. Who can we use? You and you. Let's get that going. Do we have enough to get another one underway maybe? Scientist busy. Oh, so they're already there. Okay, wicked. Okay, cool. Now we're underway. So we need a hatchery. Can be safely delivered. Which we can't do yet because we don't have doodah. Okay, so maybe okay, this might work actually. So we can have like a road sort of come out that way and then go that way. So let's sort of like put that there. And that can go off in that direction like that. And you can just clip on like that. And then you can sort of dip off like that. Okay, so then we've got our first attraction, which will sort of run around there. And we've got to make that sort of go. Any way this can connect? Yeah, but it has to go like that. Okay, that's a bit unnecessary, but I have a habit of building unnecessary roads, but it is what it is, friends. It is what it is. Oh, that's going to need power as well. That's annoying. I might have to move this again.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel.
So I can go there for now. For now. Few of the fossils, no fossils. So go on a expedition, please. Where can we go? Could get... I don't really want to risk it by getting carnivores at the moment. Do I want Gallimimus? Not sure I want Gallies. Let's go get some more Edmonds. Okay, cool. So you need a classic facility path. Cool. And then enclosures. Gate. Fences. Small electric fence. We don't want an electric fence at the moment. We don't need an electric fence at the moment. Classic gate. View mode power. Visibility. Is that all we've got? Classic gate. Like, is that all we've got? Surely we can have more than that. Pressing buttons. Yeah, I've not got any at the moment. Closures, research. Heavy fence.
I'd appreciate your help on this next objective.
Increase your
I can't
pass
promise
rate
that
and
it'll
break
be
even
easy,
guest
but
comfort.
the most important things rarely are.
Yes, cool. Weakest enclosure perimeter requires power, medium, large electric fences, heavy fences. So they don't have like regular fences anymore, is it all just like electric fences? That's annoying. I love you, Prince, but not today. Need something a bit louder. Build a marketplace facility. Okay, right, cool. Okay, so it looks like that is the only fence we can have then. So I want us to sort of follow a natural sort of pathway. Can't see what I'm fucking doing with that like that. Maybe we can make this like a fairly big herbivore enclosure, potentially. No, actually, let's be sensible while we do this, because we could put hotel in, can't we? Shopping, amenity, food, small drink, restroom. It's like a small hotel. So we put that in, sort of. Just like that. So like there. And then we can build the fence around the hotel. So that can go off sort of up that way until we can figure out what we want to do with it. Till we can figure out where it's going. And then like here, enclosures. Oh shit, you know, I was going to have... So I probably need to have the park maintenance stuff over here. Probably need it fairly central, so I kind of need it there, probably, actually. That would probably be more sensible, wouldn't it? Okay, let's get this fence sort of... Just like a little curve like that. There we go. And then we can... Nice. Something like this. And then have it sort of just curve off like that. So we can probably change that path, go up there maybe. That can cut across there potentially. Yeah, we probably may have that go up round like that, and then that can connect off somewhere up there. Let's sort of... I want to try and be professional because I want to make it look sort of good. So we'll sort of do it at the same time. Build all the infrastructure bits and all the little classic-y bits, and then it hopefully will look a little bit better. Because I tend to make things very practical, which is nice, but I'm trying to be a little bit more... a little bit more fancy with my gameplay. Oh, bastard. Oh, he nearly done it again. Nearly done it again. Oh, that's annoying. That looks weird. Pancake, welcome back, my friend. Oh, fucking... There we go. Okay, we'll do that and then bring that round. Like that. That's better, That's better, That looks a bit more natural, doesn't it? So, yeah. That'll go up around there, and then we can do it like an enclosure around there. Okay, cool. Some vids last year, and a cool one. Oh, what were we watching? Keep pressing the wrong buttons. Pressing all the buttons. Oh, you know what I have done? I've been a stupid, though. Gonna have to place on. So I want to replace with the classic standard park. Because I was being an idiot. Oh, damn. That sounds mental. Okay, that's not too bad. I don't think we'll be able to do this classic standard path. Ah, we can. Okay, cool. Okay, that looks a little bit better. So, let's get a gate in there. That actually works out about right. That's quite perfect, actually. So what can we hatch in here now? So what have we got? We've got some Edmondsauruses and we've got Lastrosaurus. Look at these fellas. Can we see? Info. There we go. Likes everything, dislikes no dislike species. Oh, okay. That's handy. What about this fella? Likes everything, dislikes. Okay, even better. So maybe we can get a couple of those in together. So, let's... Ramil and... Nyadia and Piera. Give me some Edmontons, please. That would be lovely. Thank you. Small hotel. That's fine. That doesn't need power at the moment. That's fine. What we do need is...
Incubation personnel, please stand by.
What are your options? Fences, yes. Excuse me. It's quite a wide, isn't it? So we might be right. Found two Germans aiming at each other. Oh, is this on Sniper Elite? No worries, my friends. If I don't see you, enjoy your game. I'm sure you can find something, sir. Actually, we can probably... On 4. Hey, I mean, if you've got that many games you can go through, that's always a win for me. So we'll actually sort of swing that round sort of like that instead. Because this may look a little bit bigger than it actually is. That's not what I asked for. That's all good. I want a sort of a slight curve. And I want this to sort of go round like... Okay, that works. That's kind of nice. I kind of like that. I don't know if that's going to be big enough, but it's fine for now. We've got room to expand, particularly if I don't build too much. I can always move it out a little bit more, so that's fine. So what have we got in here? Ready for incubation. Okay, what have we got? Female, female, no traits manifested, defensive. That's fine for now. That's fine for now. So we've got a couple of little dinos going. Needs maintenance. Why does it need maintenance? So empty without me. Sell that. So we got some Edmonds again. Cool. Chief Park rating of 0.5. We can do that. We just sort of... We'll get in there, alright? Get in there. So, maintenance team. Actually, it might be good to have the maintenance team down here anyway. Ready to release. What did I say? You need operations. So we've got paleo response. Need a maintenance team. So how big is this? Can this like squeeze in here? No. Wouldn't squeeze. It would squeeze in there, but it would be very awkward. Maybe we can build it around here. Oh, that works, right? Can I get it in that way? That's what she said. Wait. Let's pause it for now, and then we can get this. Spend all this time on this fucking pathing, and then we're gonna get rid of it. Operations. We need maintenance. Oh, I've got a couple actually. Let's have a look. So that's the sort of modern. Oh, that's actually cool. That's a bit more condensed actually. And then that's even more like super condensed. And that sort of kind of like fits with the pattern that we've got going as well. So you can sort of just like tuck it in. Just want this slightly a little bit more flush with that road. That'll do. Like that. That works nicely. Didn't actually have to get rid of that road in the end, but we are here. Classic facility path, so we need to put this like that maybe, or like that. Nah, that. And then we'll leave that open for now actually. That might be pretty solid. So how many teams have we got? Standing by. Okay. We need to view research. Operations power. Gain power or 2. Increase power. Pylon, small power station, substation. That's what we need. Okay, cool. Okay, things are coming along now. Oh, that was rapid. That was rapid. Okay, so now we can pause it again. And we can get some power sorted. So, we've got pylons, we've got substation. We're linked to a power station by pylons. Okay. Small power station, backup generator. So we want a small power station, really, don't we? So much power consumptions. Oh no, so how much is that? Power usage. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. Okay, so let's do this. We're going to move this. So I don't mind having this sort of nearer enclosure. So it's sort of like, sort of tucked away. Oh, that bloody gate's in the way. Can I move the gate? If I click on it, will it let me move that? Oh, it will. Okay, sick. So if we put that up there, and then we can get the... We can get the backup generator up here for now, until we get like a proper solution for power. So that's fine. It's just to keep everything powered here. Okay, everything there is powered. Backup generator 3. Backup generator 5. Oh, that's annoying. I thought I wanted to move... Oh, okay, yeah, I've done that wrong. Never mind. Because I wanted to get that one there. But that is just about covering everything, so that's fine. Use power, total output. Okay, so that's fine for now. So everything is powered. Yes, because even the maintenance people are powered now. Wickedy. Maintain and repair. So... Inspect. So go there. They all need maintenance, I think. What's that? Arrival point. Park's closed. That's also fine. Off they go. There they go. There they go. So we've got the basics. I need to get a power station in, but we're okay for now. Let's release these so we actually get some dinos going. One and two. Lovely. And
The
then
Edmontosaurus is a large herbivore that moves in herds. Although it usually walks on 4 legs, this dinosaur can raise itself up onto its hind legs when looking for food or keeping an eye out for danger. A useful ability and an impressive one to watch from a viewing gallery.
oh yeah, viewing gallery. That would help, wouldn't it?
Incubation personnel, please stand by.
In that case, need to move this around here, I think. So we can figure out where we put the viewing gallery. Okay, so what do these guys need? Girls, even. No ground fibre, no pasture, no water, no wetland. That is fine. So, the hearts are what it likes. Oh, even better. So ground fibre, tall fibre. Doesn't area is fine. That's okay. Ground fibre. So I'm going to try and be better. with my enclosure buildings, so it doesn't look too weird, you know. I want to be a bit more professional with it, so it's not just like a jumbled mess. We need pasture. So, bushland's pasture, non-native bushland, grass pasture, non-native grass, grassland. Just regular grass would be okay, wouldn't it? No, so we want it sort of just to sort of bleed into that. Non-native grass? What's that like? It's a bit weird, but it's fine. That's actually a better colour. I like that. Sort of more natural. Yeah, because I want that to go with the sort of like the desert aesthetic. Now, that's fine if it looks a little bit patchy, because then that sort of adds to it. We're okay with that. Ground fibre we've sort of crushed a little bit, so put that by there. Okay, cool. And then we need water and we need wetland. So, oh, intensity, that's handy. Wetland. So what do we got? We've got some cover and wetland, just wetlands, and wetland marsh. Let's put the water in first. Okay, that's kind of cool. Kind of like that. That works. Let's give it a little bit more water. And then let's put in maybe marshland. Let's put a bit of cover over here, because I always like to do that by like the fences, like the gates and stuff, so it sort of obscures them a little bit. And then we can have sort of like a bog over here, maybe. Which apparently they can't see yet, so that might be enough. Yeah, it's not in their trajectory yet. Do you know? 24%. Okay, we're going to need a bit more.
The dinosaurs are really no different from us when it comes to their emotional states. Comfortable dinosaurs are content dinosaurs, and content dinosaurs are more likely to thrive.
More time. Come on, you do. Hopefully the vehicles can get in that way. If they can't, then we'll have to rethink that. But there we go. That's betterer. Need a little bit more ground fibre though. Let's go do that. Ground fibre. Yeah, I think that's all right. That looks kind of nice actually. Plenty of ground fibre. Got waters. I got wetlands. Maybe I'll put a little bit more cover wetland up here. cover wetlands along here. There we go. Just tuck it in there. Cool. So they should be okay. Now we can start getting people in.
Attention personnel. The park is opening.
So we've not actually got one in yet.
Arriving shortly.
View fossils. Expedition Centre. Let's... Can you just like... Okay, if you're going to be annoying, we'll do it the other way. Oh, we got that one. I do like Dilophosaurus because they might be our first meat eaters. That is an expensive one though. Maybe, we'll see. So yes, we've got these two, possibly two. Oh no, we've got bloody loads. So let's genetic traits. Social, resilient, social, fit and tolerant. Fit, tolerant and docile. Okay, that's perfect to be fair. That is perfectamundo. It's got some mateys coming in. While that's happening, let's get the staff centre going. I need them to go rest. How do I get them to rest? I don't go rest. Rest. And... Okay, I can't rest those because I'm guessing they're on task. No rest required. Oh, okay. Okay, then fucking great. Okay, people are coming. Here you come. Look at this. Welcome to Jurassic Beard. We've got a hotel as well, so lovely. Oh, you know what I haven't got, which I was going to do and completely didn't do? We need a viewing gallery. Where's the viewing gallery? Where's the viewing gallery? There. Yeah, that can do right there. Classic path, and we are ready to go. And
Brilliant work. There's a reason we all rely on your expertise.
I know, I'm amazing. Ready for release. Hopefully they like the similar environment. If not, they're going to be... Oh, look at the little babies! Little baby ones! Little teeny tiny ones! I didn't think they were going to be that small. Okay, hopefully they'll be fine then.
A true survivor of the dinosaur world. No one is quite sure how this animal survived the mass Permian extinction event, but survive it did. It might be small in stature and toothless,
So what's it
bar
missing?
those upper
Ground
canine
leaf.
tusks, but the Lystrosaurus was a remarkably successful species in its time, and now, of course, in our time as well.
Comfort 70%. Okay. Where are they? There they are. What are they doing? Are they playing? Are they playing? Edit environment. Okay, there we go. So, it says they want some ground leaf. Tall leaf, ground leaf. Maybe we get this in this corner here, like this. Oh, I could perfect. That can connect like that, so it looks a little bit better. Okay, hopefully everyone's happy in there. Comfort, adult population 2, so it wants more population. That's fine, we can get you some friends in there. Yes, you... Oh no, you're... We'll have to wait. You'll get some friends in a minute. I want to get everyone well rested. Want everyone well rested. So, who can we put on rest? Rest. We might need to recruit like a high level scientist, because all our ones are kind of like really shitty leveled. So maybe like Matey over here. Kasaba. 222. He would be sort of the middle ground. 522. Decreases time by synthesis by... I forgot to actually look at everyone's traits. Reduce the salary by 50%. Okay, so we keep him. Increase all skills by 1%. Okay, he's not bad actually. Increase skills by 1%. Increase unrest limit by 4. That's not good. She is motivated though. Okay, let's see what we got. Decreases time taken, task time by 50% for synthesis tasks. That's not bad. Increases unrest limit by 4. What's this? That increases logistics potential by 5 and logistics skill by 3. Reduces salary by 50%. Decreases task time by 50% on research tasks. That's not a bad one. 1, 2, and 1. But he is a less all-rounder. We've gone for a lot of all-rounders, really. Logistics. Should be good for expeditions, not for synthesis. I think we're going to have to go for this guy, because he's kind of a good all-rounder. I think that's a good decision. What do we think, friends?
Joining us today.
Expedition available. When do these other ones unlock? Did we go there? No way. You know what? Tana hasn't been anywhere. Oh. Let's have a look at our fossils. That's fine for now. Let's look at our research. What can we be done here? Attractions. Configure attractions. Oh, we got that. Viewing Avery. We don't have that at the moment, so that's fine. Dinosaur encounters gives access to additional dinosaur attractions. That might be good. Viewing gallery 2. Building up for upgrades. Tours, that could be good. Guess we're okay at the moment. That's what I wanted. I want the wide path, but we can't do it yet because our guy is busy. So while he's doing that... Oh, dig sites, okay. Oh, okay, they've got a research thing for dig sites. Okay, I see. I like that. Large carnivore dig sites. Medium. Tiny carnivore dig sites. That's odd. I like... The Beastie Boys. Oh, baryonyx. I like a baryonyx. I don't have a lot of like marine animals, but I suppose that's fine. I feel like this is obviously the basic stuff. Oh wait, it says they kind of lump them all in together, don't they? So, armored herbivores. So I think we want stegos, don't we? I like parapholosis. Gigantic, giant spinous, gigantus spinosaurus words. Triceratops, Ankylosaur, Diplodocus, Dreadnoughtus. Where is? Yeah, quite like the Dracorex. They're quite cool. Pachycephalosaurus. Don't see a Parapholopath. Ah, no, there is. So let's... Okay, we've got to wait for that as well. Enclosures. Land hatchery, ground nest. Okay, let's just sort of let things play out. While we're here, let's work on some scenery, because you can see this looks very fucking dark. Ever and ever. I like how there's a lot more sort of options, which is nice. What is that? Oh, it's a fancy one. Oh shit! Oh, big like floodlights for the things and the stuff. What is that? That's odd. I kind of like that around the sort of big building. So like that. Kind of like that. That might be too much. I like the sort of like mix of directions.
For the returning helicopter.
So maybe like something across here. That'd be quite nice. Maybe? Is that too much power? Yeah, we're probably not actually near any power, are we? So let's delete those for now. Because I don't want to... Don't want to break my... Needs maintenance. Fucking maintenance. Oh, that's probably why... So, we need to get some Edmonds, don't we? Faster synthesis. We'll get her and him. Okay, now we need to start thinking as well about getting the squad out, because we need a ranger post, don't we? So we need a ranger team, and we need a... Which we don't have. We need to get a ranger team out and ready for that. What's on the science centre? Have we got? Oh, we got loads. Sell, sell, sell. Okay, I made some money back. That's fine. Can we sell that? Sell that. Okay, we made some money back there. We can't do that one yet, so that's fine. Sort of got OTT on that, so there we go. Incubation is ready, so we got females. Maybe we'll get a male in there. I like that colour, you know, that patterning. Cosmetic, no traits, no traits. Dark. I'm okay with no traits. Because we are losing sort of money at the moment, but we will get that back when we start getting things going. So we've got a maintenance facility. So let's pause that then, and we can start thinking about how we want to get the next part to go. So we kind of want this to go up around here. And I think it would be wise to sort of go across. Will you connect? Oh, you will connect, but that's a bit tight. Kind of works, but not really. I want this to run parallel along this back wall. Like that. Nice. Would help if that didn't curve. And then we want that one to curve. We want it to curve round the corner. Maybe we could do like a straight. Oh, right, the last second you had to. There we go. Okay, that works. That looks a bit better. Yeah, that's better. So let's continue to go this way. Now we can go off in that direction. And then we'll sort of do one off in this direction. Sort of like this. Do like a little wiggle. Sort of around like that. And then that can go off to there for now. Because we want to get our teams in. And I'm thinking I want the teams to be sort of central for the other dinosaurs. So where's this going? Let's follow this up because we can actually then sort of build up sort of round. As we go. Maybe put this in the middle rather than having like like a T. Well, I was thinking of having like a T junction. I say a T junction, it's more of like a triangle junction, I guess. So let's have it in the middle. There we go. So then we've got space in here for things and stuff. And then we'll have our operationally stuff here. So we need the payload facility and we need a response facility. Back and forth, back and forth and forth. Kind of like that one, even though it's a bit of a weird shape. I want to make use of the space, so let's maybe tuck it in like that. That would be an awkward little path, but then it wouldn't be too awkward actually if we sort of did that. That's cool. And then let's get a facility path. Classic facility path. Lovely. Like that. Okay, so that's tucked in there nicely. Now we can put a substation over here. We'll put it like there and we can hide it a bit later. Can I connect from there? I don't know if I want a substation, and do I? I want a... That's backup generator, that's a substation. Good thing I paused this. Back and forth, back and forth. Okay, maybe might be a good idea if we get a power station over here then. And we can get, if we need to, we can get a couple in. And then we're using the space. Let's maybe move it over a little bit so we can get something nice in there. And then we'll just get this sort of powered. Okay, that will do for now. And then I need to get the pylons to go around this way as well. Which I'm going to do right around the back here. So it's sort of out of the way. And you don't even know it's there. Oh, that's annoying. Cool. And then we can get rid of that. And put in a substation around here. So that should cover that. So what's covered over there? Everything's covered over there and everything's covered over here. Okay, nice. Obviously, we probably should have kept the backups, but it's fine. Actually, I could probably put it back here because everything's still connected. Nice. And then that'll collect there. Cool. And that should be everything connected. No power source. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, it's just out. Just out. That's annoying. Well, for when we expand. Like that. And then that can connect up to there for now. Not my usual professional standards, but I'm okay with that at the moment. No power source. And that's got no power. Okay, so... I'm going to try and hide as much of this stuff as possible, but we'll see how it sort of goes. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, everything should be back online, and very little power intrusions for now. Obviously, we can make that a little bit different later on. Hopefully, if we have... Actually, what I could do is have like a power source go all the way around the park. This would be like the main power hub. And then we can sort of go off from there. So, what have we got? Upgrade. Increase storm defense. Storm defense would probably be quite good, actually. Power usage. Power only 21. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Now, we haven't actually used too much. Power is quite cheap, so that's good. So actually, what is... that does cover quite a bit there. Resupply. Fill it up for 100 and... That's okay for now. That's fine. Okay, cool. Let's get that rolling then. Power distribution. Power stations can power more efficiently and cheaply compared to backup generators, but require use of substations and pylons to get power to buildings and fences that need. Large or small substations can supply power within their radius, but only when they are connected by pylons. As the name implies, a large substation has a greater radius. Repeater stations can be chained together to deliver power without using pylons, but do this by supplying power from a backup generator or replacing a repeated substation within range of another powered substation. I forgot about that. Okay, we should be okay. We should be okay. Where's my maintenance team? Maintenance team. Go sort that out. And we've got a ranger team. We'll put ranger team on there. Add ranger team 1, capture team, add capture team. So where are the little Lazosaurus? Oh, they are in there. They're so teeny tiny, you can't see them. Okay, ready to release. Cool. So we've got a male, a couple of females. Might be able to get some breeding going. So the Edmonds should be a little bit more happy now that it's social. Got a few more in there. Hopefully they'll have enough space. If not, we will have a little bit of room to manoeuvre. Let's have a look.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Social needs
we are pleased to
5.
welcome an Atlantosaurus to the park.
No more of these little fellas. How many you need? Social. Okay, they're fine for now. Population area. Oh, they've got plenty of area, so that's fine. Okay, we're up and running. Jurassic Beard is up and running, and it's looking kind of okay for once. It's not too thrown together. I usually just do it for what's the word? Just for oh, what's the word I'm looking for? I do it for practicality. That's the word. Practicality. Happy, happy, happy. Everyone's happy. So now we can start getting some fossils in, and we can start getting some... That's what we wanted to do. Research. I wanted to research... Oh, enclosures. Get some nesting. No, I wanted to do... dig sites. So I wanted a Paralophoropus. That's underway. And then we can get some more research underway. So what is good? We could get some more viewing options. Actually, we don't need that. Dome viewing gallery, lagoon viewing gallery, log viewing gallery, viewing entrance, viewing platform, tours. Guests. That's what I wanted, isn't it? I wanted wider paths, so we'll get that. And we're cooking. And then we can get some pennies in by having some little shopping centres, like in here maybe. Yeah, herbivore dig sites. So what does that give us? Let's have a look, see if we've got the expeditions. Okay, here we go, look at this. Right. Parapholothus. Dilophosaurus. Okay, we've got some powers in, because I like the powers. Guanodon. Meaties, Paras and Gallimimus, Rotitan. Sounds like a mouthful. We'll wait for that research to complete. Lovely. So we've got wide paths now. Now we can send someone out on an expedition. Actually, let's go up here, and we might as well do the Gallimimus and Paras at the same time. That way we've got the extra option of... I don't mind some Gallimimus knocking about. Okay, so now we need to really start getting some guest stuff in so we can actually start making some money back. So we've got a small hotel, we've got emergency shelter, we've got restrooms. So we've got small shop, food amenities, and small drink amenities. So let's get a shop in. Can we fit something? Oh, we could just squeeze that in there. That's even better. Even better. Just getting a lot of 75, 35%. I like how it's got the percentages of where like things are. All about 35%, but oh, look at that, that's a cool little one. What's that one? Oh, it's the Malta one. Texarkana, Asian, Jurassic Park, small shopping. Kind of like the Malta one, you know. Museum request. A museum has heard about our fossil discovery and would like to display the findings. Allow the museum to display the fossils after they mention the site in a display to bring more guests here. Jet the museum loss and publicity rating -15. Okay, we've got to do +50 because that's too big to lose.
I spend a lot of time just observing the dinosaurs and making notes.
Construct
on their
operational
behavior.
security
I lose
camera.
hours
Oh, I didn't
like
even know that was a
and
thing. That's pretty
time
dope.
lost
I
on my
like
tasks,
that.
too. Could you help with this one?
Have a revenue at least. That's fine. Reach ticket sales of at least. I've got a security camera. Okay, so we've got some shops. We've got a shop. So let's change product. Books, formal wear, fossilized teeth, hats. Love a good hat. Play sets, souvenirs, stationery, t-shirts. What about the fossilized teeth? Sort of medium guests. Formal wear. Fucking who wants formal wear? Fossilized ammonite. That could be kind of good. It's good t-shirts. Everyone loves a t-shirt, don't they? Overcrowded guests. So we have fossilized teeth will give us more. Let's do t-shirts. And then we can add features because we like features. Display cabinets, fish tank, fossil display, fountain, play area, storage bins. That goes TVs. Display cabinet. So what's the highest one? Statue. Statue brings in dough, so we'll put a statue in there. And what's the other feature? Storage bins, TVs, fountain, fish tank. Try and get as much green as possible. Display cabinet, I think, might be the best. So we get 2 green, we get the sort of average people, and then we've got the high paying people as well. I don't think we do. We could actually do a little bit more with the like editing and the look, but that's okay for now. So that will get us a little bit of money in. That's just what we need. You know what I need to do? I need to be more relevant here. This is what I need to be on more. So economy. So the demographic split, we've got 30%, high end, sort of middle. So we've got sort of regulars, we've got the middle, and then we've got no high earners. We have got food coverage is poor, drink coverage is poor, shopping coverage is 100% at the moment. That's okay. Species target, we're sort of dropping at the moment, but that's fine. Is there like a toilet coverage? Oh, there we go. Transport rating, get restroom coverage, dinosaur welfare. So we need food and drink, which is the next ones. Which might... No one's using this path, so maybe along here, food and drink. I could possibly get another viewing gallery, maybe this side. Could fit another one in there, potentially. Oh, you know what I could do? You know what we can do? We can definitely do. So we've got the wide paths now. Medium. Broken path, heritage bone brick, facility wide, classic wide path. Okay, yes, that's what we want. And then we want place on. Place on. There we go. Why is that not replacing? Classic wide facility path, yes. Width medium. Replace on. There we go. So why are you not replacing? Okay, there we go. So we want to place that. Why is that done that? Classic wide path. Why are you being a silly boy? Place on. Okay, why was that so fucking difficult? And then we need to figure out which are the biggest roads. So that one. This is quite a big road at the moment. Okay, we're okay for now. We don't want to do too much. What are we doing? So our money is going up. That's good because we've got the pennies coming in from the sales now. So let's get some shopping and food and drink amenities. Do salads. Projected guests. Does it matter what one it is? No, that's fine. 43 and 22%. This is a hot spot here. I don't think we can fit anything in there. Oh, we could. Just about. I'll have to get one of these smaller ones in. Oh, damn it. Oh, yeah, this one? Oh, come on. That's a shame. That's a hot spot. That's not a hot spot. This is actually quite a big hotspot here. This is actually more of a hotspot than I thought, which is really fucking weird because 36, 43, and 21. 36, 43, and 21. Okay, so it doesn't really change much. It's just they might get more customers come this way. I think we've got a storm incoming. Open the gates. No need to run, it's not that bad. Yeah, so what were we doing? I wanted to get small food amenity. So that kind of fits in with that place. Like there. Oh, yeah, because it won't have it. Why is there no projected guests there? Oh, because it's off the road. I see. Right, yeah, that makes no sense. That make no sense a game. Can't really like squeeze any of these. Well, I can put them here. Not actually sure where I want to put these. We got some power outages. What's the situation? That is maintenance. Where is my maintenance team? Cool. And then we can get that closed and sorted, get them back out up and running.
Apologize for any inconvenience experienced during our recent handling of anomalous events.
We'll wait until the crowds sort of pick up and then we can decide where we want to put the rest of our stuff. We are making money still, so that's the plus thing. We just keep like plodding along. If we plod along, needs maintenance. Fucking why does everything need maintenance? Dinosaurs' favourites vehicles. Calamities. Good if I actually said what was what. Inspect. Inspect. I was going to have you inspect everything. Whatever, people. Look like they're good. What are environments? Might get some native forest around here, so if we can sort of like tall woodland. Yes, I know the amenity coverage is low. It's because I've not decided what I'm going to do with them yet. Small drink. This is probably the best place, I think. Are we doing pancake? What's that exactly? Kind of like that. Actually, yeah, I kind of like that.
We've got a sick animal, and no one wants to see that.
Oh, fuck off.
You know what I do want to see, though? You getting that animal the right treatment.
Yes, we'll get them some help, don't you worry. Can we fit that in next to it? Oh, that's annoying. Very annoying, okay. Oh, dinosaur. Learn something new every day. Okay, this is now becoming a problem. Unless...
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
Like that. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And then...
power has
we
now
can get
been
some food in here.
across the site. Thank you for your patience and understanding.
Perfect. Nice. Actually, I'm not entirely sure I like those placements, to be honest, but that's fine for now. We want to get some pennies in. Okay, we need to... What does that say? Overcrowded. Your guests are complaining about the lack of space. Check your guest crowding. Oh, fuck. Fuck, okay, Jesus. Gonna have to do some proper work now. Okay, operations. So we need the paleo facility. That's what I need, isn't it? And we'll just shove that in. Like that one best. Kind of like how that goes. And we want the classic facility path. Like that. And then we can add a team to that as well. So that's all sorted. Need to go sort these dinos out. Medical scan. Medical scan. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going to have to move this actually because I think that's partly causing the overcrowding, which we don't want. So put that there. And then we'll move that one over there as well. Like that. There we go. And then we can start thinking about this path. Because these paths are getting a bit overcrowded. So we need to... Classic standard path. Width. Medium. No, we don't. We need classic city path. Classic path wide. And then we want to replace on. Why is everyone going down here? You don't need to go down here. This is a facility path. Okay, that will help that go through there. And then we'll do that. So that way we've got a little bit more. A little bit more space for people to maneuver. We might need to get a viewing platform around here so then people sort of peel off to this because they're all rushing to this, which is not good. But then again, I don't want to overdo it with the viewing galleries, but then again, you know, what's the hurt really? Well, I could put a tour on this side maybe, or maybe both. Let's demolish this. And then we can start putting in... Yes, then we can get another one of these in. Hurt me. Where's the Malta one? Asia, Malta. I like the Alpine one actually. No path connected. Don't worry about that. There won't be any fucking power either, so... Did you say what? Did you find a game to play, Pancake? To burn, to burn. Okay, cool. Okay, that actually works. That actually works. I might have to rethink some of these roads a little bit. Just tighten them up a little bit, possibly, so I can get some more stuff in. Because I want to get it a little bit more compact. But so far, we're doing okay. Doing alright. Is that a yes? Oh, for God's sake, game. Right, let's let that run, get a little bit of money in. Oh, you know what? I could probably move the hotel maybe on that other side. That might be a better idea. Put the hotel on that side, and then that way they've got a view, and then we can build another paddock on that side, so they might get a benefit of that. And then we could possibly move the amenity in there. And sort of straighten this out a little bit, possibly, to give them a little bit more space, which would be quite nice. Okay, we got an infection. I was going to dehydrated. Well, that's a silly thing to do. Oh, you've been on a lot. You can have Nordial. And then we'll put some scientists on rest. You need a rest. You need a rest. Tanner, you're okay for now. Paths. Classic standard facility. Invisible standard path, broken standard path. So why are they all going around there? Oh. Bosh. Gonna make it feel better. Disease outbreak controlled. Good stuff, team. Okay, that needs to be redone a little bit. And that needs to be moved a little bit. So yeah, I think I moved the hotel so we can make that flush. Move the hotel over here. That might take a little bit of this pressure off here. And then we can move the small amenity, so the shop over there. Although that's quite a good place there. I don't mind that, to be fair. I don't know why people are walking around here, because it's not for them to go. Jurassic Park. Well, let's see what we got. Fossils. You might as well run that. Hey, you can't do it on your own. It's a simple one. More research have we got? What's worth doing? Enclosures. Land hatchery upgrades. Medicine. That might be... Actually, that's probably a good one to have in the case of... Though we do want to try and save some pennies. I did start learning Japanese during COVID, but it was like... It was basic, like, phrases and stuff, so I don't remember a lot of it. Staff building limit training up. Additional upgrade slots. For specific buildings. Fossil upgrades. That could be good. Small power station. Large power repeater substation. Larger substation. Okay, so they're all pretty big upgrades at the moment. let's send those two off to do that. I thought I had done, but apparently not. No, I actually did start learning during COVID, but so I really want to go to Japan. I wanted to go this year for my 40th birthday, but no one wanted to go with me, so I do want to learn again at some point, so I'm better prepared when that comes. Dinosaur peel can only be used to draw guests in the site if a dinosaur can be seen from viewing attractions. To identify gaps. Well, there isn't any gaps. They can bloody see everything. Accommodation rate 100%, visible dinosaurs 9, local dinosaur peel, power consumption 2. If I move that around there, where'd that go? Take some crisps, boil them into mashed potatoes, then make some pickled onions and sprinkle them on top. Put some raw fish on top. Can you just make normal mashed potato? Also, I'm not a big fan of raw fish. View contracts. Increase genome. Increase the size of the largest territory population to 8. Provide for your guests. Instruct medium amenity provided. Oh shit, I probably should have made those security cameras. Oh, set up security cameras on site. Guest attraction. Where are the security cameras then? Monorail. I don't want a monorail. Blueprints. Operations. Ah, okay, yeah, what's that? Viewing research. So I need to get, what do I need to go? Pin mode. Construct at least 4 operational vehicle facilities. We're at 3. I mean, it can't be too bad because it is potatoes at the end of the day. Beautiful dinosaurs, local appeal. Okay, so it is sort of drawing some of the attention away. Yeah, okay, right, let's do that, because we're almost at the end of the stream, so we'll just do this. Chicken pieces, smoky streaking bacon, or lardons diced. That seems pretty good so far. Bacon and chicken. Tomato paste, parsley, stoked sprigs, bay leaf, teaspoon of salt and oil, freshly ground black paste taste. That would be actually pretty nice. Yeah, simple but effective. Very simple but effective. Okay, you're gonna have to walk over there, pedestrians. And we're going to move you over here. So let's get this sort of tucked in. I wish you could like put this, like have a bit like right on it. Okay, cool. And then we'll get the path going again. So Standard path. Medium. And round like that, so we can get something else in if we need to. Everything bar the red wine. I'm not a massive fan of red wine. Or wine in general, to be fair. So I'd probably put in some like Worcester sauce or something. What meat do you eat raw? I mean, none really. You can have a rare steak, I suppose. Or if I was having sushi, I'd have tuna. But and salmon. You can have raw salmon. But again, I'm not a fan of salmon at all, so that's a no from me. Okay, why are you being funny, game? Why are you being funny? That's why. Okay, that needs a little bit of work there. That definitely needs a bit of work around there, but at the moment that's fine. And then we can pick that up along there. Okay, so we've made some pretty good progress. We'll call it a stream there. We've made some good progress though. We have got my favourite drink in terms of alcohol, or just or just like drink in general. Alcohol, I'm more of a cider person. I'm not a big beer person. I used to like spirits like vodka and rum. Don't mind a gin. Don't mind a gin. Generally though, I will sort of have drink. At the moment my favourite is Coke Zero or Pepsi Max. I'm a pretty simple creature when it comes to that. And then what did I say I might do? Maybe I can move that around there. So I need to redo this path a little bit. I might make this a small path. We'll see. We'll wiggle it around. We'll do a little wiggle. Or maybe we'll do a smaller path and then have like the big path go along here and along the top. We'll see how much like it gets. How much it needs in terms of stuff. Like how much traffic we get along there. But anyway, right, I'm going to peace out on TikTok. So peace out TikTok. I went back till Tuesday now. So see you then. Actually, let's go to the end screen as well and be super professional. Be super professional. And then TikToks can go away. Yeah, and then to YouTube and Twitch, I will be off until Tuesday next week now. So I'm off tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I will be back Tuesday, possibly with one of three. We haven't sorted that out yet. So we might go into a double bill with one of three, and then maybe come back to Pocopia on Thursday. We'll see what happens. Or this. Or we have got a couple of new games to play, so maybe we'll do that. We'll see how that goes. So check that out. We've got some more videos dropping on the channel. We've got an unboxing that will be dropping on Monday. We'll have a new Beardcopia dropping over the weekend. I can't remember what day I scheduled it for now. And obviously I'm doing the birthday present series, so drop that a like and a follow. Appreciate any love on that. So yeah, I'll be away for a couple of days, but yeah, catch up with me on socials if you see what I'm doing. That'd be fun. And I'll see you all next week, friends, on Tuesday. Peace and love, everyone. Thank you for coming by, Pancake. Appreciate face. See you all next week, everyone. Bye.